Or will you just be among those who claim that they are born again, but Jesus cannot find his marks on their lives?
How are my family? Welcome again to Direct TV, bringing to you the truth. Welcome, guys, to this special and wonderful episode of my video today. Right in today's video, guys, I'm here with the man of God by personal Apostle Michael Orokpo, and I've been bringing to you the rapture messages from the man of God, Reverend Dr. Chris Oyakhilome, and that's the reason why I am very particular, and that's the reason why I am mostly always putting him on the thumbnails of every rapture teaching, because I bring to you the videos of the man of God, Pastor Chris, a lot. And in today's video, guys, the man of God, Apostle Michael Orokpo, is going to be teaching or talking on the rapture of the church. I bring several warnings on the rapture, but this one is going to actually touch you, see. And if you are not ready for the rapture, there is need that you actually watch yourself, because even as you are watching today's video, it might be that the rapture happens. So you got to be prepared at all time. All right, at all time, guys. So before we dive into the video, don't forget to hit the like button and kindly subscribe. Watch this.
And finally is the sign of the manifestation of the Son. That's what you call the rapture, the second coming of Jesus Christ. Matthew 24:29-31. I'm rounding up. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, the moon shall no longer give her light, the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heaven shall be shaken. Go further. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven, and with power and great glory. That is the last sign. But you see, the problem is that when this sign is happening, it's too late if you are not prepared. You better be prepared before this sign, because this one is the one that happens like a thief at night. If you understand the first four signs and you guard yourself, then this sign cannot take you unawares. The question tonight is, number one, when Christ returns, will he still be the Christ of your life, or will something else have substituted his place? Will a man have become your Christ? Will a system, or will the system have become your Christ? That's the question. When Christ returns, will he still be the Christ? And Jesus asked this question. He said, when the Son of Man shall return, shall he find faith in Israel? Will there still be people who believe Jesus as the only Lord of their lives? Or would medicine have taken the place of Christ? Would religion have taken the place of Christ? Would human authority and manipulation have taken the place of Christ? If Christ is not your Christ, and the first Christ that will manifest take the place of Christ, there will be a problem with your ultimate end. The second question is, when Christ returns, will you still be morally upright? Because all of these signs come to attack something in you. Because we have come into a world where immorality has become the way of life. When Jesus returns, will you still be one of the few who are morally upright? Or would you have been caught in the web of delusion, or amongst those who have believed the lie and living like slaves of immorality? The third question is, when Christ returns, will you still be on fire for him? He said, the love of many shall wax cold, because iniquity shall abound. Or like Brother Godwin was sharing earlier, would you have loved something else more than Christ? The problem of the church in Ephesus, they could not retain their first love. When Jesus returns, will he still be your first love? Or will ministry have replaced your love? Will business have replaced your love? Or would money have replaced your love? These are questions you should ask yourself, and this should become the parameters that governs your spiritual experience and your walk with God. Finally, when Christ comes, will you have endured affliction to the end as a good soldier, or would you have compromised on the wayside? He said, they that endures to the end, they shall be saved. Every sign comes to attack something. The first sign comes to attack your morality. The second sign comes to attack your faith. The third sign comes to attack your love. The fourth sign comes to attack your stamina and resilience. When Christ comes, these 4 questions I've asked, would they be found in your life, or will you just be among those who claim that they are born again, but Jesus cannot find his marks on their lives? This is why this teaching is a call to preparation. Everything I'm teaching you now is already happening. So while I am yet talking, the sign of the Son of Man can just appear in the sky. While I am yet talking, things can just begin to happen, because everything I've shared from scripture is already happening, and they are happening at the highest propensities and intensities. You can just sleep and wake up to discover that there was a trumpet at night while you were sleeping. May you not miss out when Christ comes.
Alright, my family, there you have it with the man of God by person of Apostle Michael Orokpo. So you've heard what the man of God Apostle Michael Orokpo have said, and the things that the scripture talk about are already happening. You see, they're already happening. And right now, one of the key things that we are actually waiting for as Christians is actually the peace treaty between Israel, all right, and Palestine. You see, the ones that peace treaty have been signed, you should all be prepared for the rapture. But even as of right now, you should be prepared. But the man of sin has to be revealed first before the rapture, and that's one thing that we are looking out for. But it might be that immediately that is done, the rapture takes place. So you must all be prepared at the right time. So you can't say you are born again, just like what the man of God Apostle Michael Orokpo have said, and then the marks of Christ cannot be seen in you. You can't say you are born again and then you are struggling to go to church. You can't say you are born again and then you are struggling to win souls. No, it's not a proof. The proof that you're actually born again, that you do the work of God. If not, why did Jesus actually preach? So you can't say I'm born again and I can go to church, I'm going to church, that's okay. No, Jesus preached. The pastors preached. Many of these great men of God, why did they preach? Right, so you gotta also preach too and win more people, because that's the ministry they gave to you. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I look forward to seeing my next video. For those of you coming newly to my channel, kindly hit the subscribe button and subscribe. And if you ever liked the video, hit the like button, like today's video guys. See you in my next video. Bye.